Okay. Mr. Mohammed, okay, welcome. Thank you for coming in to give us your presentation.
It's my pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure.
And I find this actually very interesting because most of the time we're pitching to other people. So I think you might actually have something to teach us. So go ahead and show us what you got. Yeah?
I sure hope so. By the way, just for a disclaimer, I'm still new at this, so I hope I can impress you anyway. Anyways, so we are a company based in Jakarta, a digital marketing company called Toffee Dev. We have been in the market for about 10 to 11 years now. So what we do is actually website development, traffic-driven SEO, and performance-based marketing on paid ads. Sorry for my mistake. This is our past clients. We have dealt with some big names here. We have Auto 2000, we have Mandiri Investasi, we have Danone Aqua, we have NH Corindo Securities. We also right now is doing a project with Tunas BMW, and in the past we actually did a project with Garuda Indonesia as well. So this is for the example for our website. This is for Mandiri Investasi. This is GA for Jakarta Aesthetic Clinic. This is for UniPrep. So as you can see, we are quite professional in making websites, which we have our own dedicated team that is very professional. This is for Kaplan, and this is for our digital strategies that I want to offer to you. Since I've already seen your website, is actually really good. It's well done, sir. But from what I've seen is maybe in terms of traffic, we could do something about that. So this is what I want to offer to you. From traffic conversion to engagement, we will increase that to about 300% from what your current traffic is, because we have a tool to see the traffic going. And what I'm offering to you is SEO, search engine optimization. This is our framework to do that, from site health to outreach campaign. This is one of our case studies, which we have successfully done for Prasetya Mulya, which resulted in 3.3% conversion rate. For Modern Montessori, is almost 10% conversion rate. And this is for Indosat Gig, which almost reached the number of 40%. This is for T-shirt bar, which is quite interesting because the traffic increases for about 44%, but increase in conversion is about 80%. So that is what I'm offering to you, sir. And from what I've seen, I've read your website and everything, that Bukit Vista, what is striving, as I said on LinkedIn, is I want to know more how you are trying to achieve to be the most trusted and advanced hospitality companies in the world.
Okay. All right. Well, here, I'll give you a shot at this. So, well, where do I begin? I mean, that's a big topic. So I guess let's start with the mission first. So our mission is to inspire delight, making guests, partners, and employees positively transformed through hospitality innovations. So part of where we take this philosophy of innovations is in our marketing, of course. And we have teams that cover a lot of what you
Is that so?
already do. So
Okay.
I think we've also invested quite a lot of time to develop them and such. But yeah, and moreover, they have a how would I say? If I work with a new party, I'd have to. I guess I'd have to like tell you guys like how our philosophy works, supervise the work, whereas the existing team already kind of understands what it is that we do and
I
how we
see.
do it
That's
well,
okay.
right? So that's that. Okay, I appreciate that you have worked with significant partners, and it looks promising. But I also know there's more than meets the eye on some of these things, so probably need to know a little bit more specifically
Of course, of
about what
course.
happened, right? But let's see. I was surprised you didn't mention anything about the paid advertising because you did have several things. The website defined the SEO and the paid advertising.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't hear too much about that, so I'm guessing maybe that's not your strength. but that's just a guess, right? If you're
Uh,
laughing, maybe it's true.
no, not really, sir. It's because ever since I started working in this company, what I get from them is that ads is paid. The ads is paid for traffic. So I mean, if you're a business that have 8 core values, which I've already read online, and one of them is I think don't assume, use data. So by using ads, you can increase fast, but once the ads is over, you're done. Basically, you're out.
No, no.
No more traffic, right? So why I don't really explain on ads is because of that. Because I want to offer you an investment on SEO, on a long term, long lasting traffic to your website. Which is about 376% of your current traffic, if the data that I got is correct.
Um, I'm actually curious how you got that data. Uh, what do you mean by the website traffic is 376% of our total traffic?
Okay, here's what I mean. Right now, your current traffic is, from what I'm seeing, is about 2,000 traffic ish, somewhere around there. This is a tool that we use, so it may or may not be correct, but from the data that is presented to me, is 2,100 traffic. Correct me if I'm wrong. And if you, what we offer is for SEO is traffic from 10,000, 100,000, and a million traffic. So if we're looking at 10,000 traffic, it means it's about 376% increase from your current traffic, sir.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right. Let's see a few things. I do actually know quite a bit about traffic.
Uh-huh.
So I have my Google Analytics open. Let me take a look at what our actual traffic is, right?
Yep.
So talking about traffic is actually a pretty interesting thing because there's so many different kinds of traffic, right? There's traffic
Yeah,
for partnerships. There's traffic for people who are looking to find a job here.
that's
And then
true.
there's traffic from guests. So let's say, for example, what specific traffic would you be looking to help me improve on through SEO?
Okay, so you want to increase the traffic for guests, right? So I'm sure you already know about Google, the Google algorithm for how they crawl the websites and for the rankings and everything.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. So the team will optimize keywords that will entice the customers, your customers specifically. So by well, I know you know this already, but by optimizing the keywords, it will increase your Google rankings and everything. So you will get to page one. Uh, I might not know much more than you about the technical stuff, but what I know is we had a client. Do you know Class Pintar?
Class Pintar. I can look it up. Class
Yep.
Pintar. Okay. All right.
They are one of our recent clients,
Okay.
and they did a deal with us for a million traffic, but we overachieved on that,
Okay.
and we actually got them 3 million traffic for them instead of 1 million, sir. So I don't know much about the technicalities of SEO and the whatever they're doing, but that's what I know, sir. We can overachieve if you give us the time and everything.
Okay. Let me give you a chance at this, and maybe you can tell me a little bit more. So this is Class Pintar, right? Is this the page that you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's just do an easy test. See if you know what you're talking about, right? If you really are getting that much traffic, then
Mm-hmm.
what do you think is the keyword that people would be searching to find this page?
All right. For Class Pintar is sadly it's not my client, but I know it's a client of my a partner of mine in work. If you don't mind, I can invite my supervisor into this meeting so I can. Is it okay?
That'll be
All right.
fun.
If you can give me a second, I will invite him.
Okay. Well, you invite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to find a theme around what possibly could actually be driving this traffic, right? So, modern technology, pedology. Okay, let's kind of look at that up, right? Pedology, Indonesia. See if that shows up anywhere. Um, no, that shows as blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try maybe another one. School Solutions, Indonesia. School Solutions, Indonesia. Okay, this blog on the World Bank, UNICEF. Okay, some other stuff. Okay, all right. All right. While you wait for your colleague who has more information on that one, I'll show you kind of like what things look like here. Okay, so this is our Google
Okay.
Analytics, and this is the kind of traffic that we're currently getting. Okay,
Okay.
this report is from May 16th until June 16th, and it compares it with the previous month period. Okay, so we're taking a look, and overall, hey, surprisingly, oh, here it is, right? Okay, so we're looking at about 57,000 page views a month,
Mm-hmm.
not 2,000.
I see. So the tool is very incorrect, apparently.
Oh my
I
God,
get.
Nadine, did you hear that? He just labeled it. Very good.
Is that a thing that I should not?
No,
I
no,
shouldn't
no,
supposed to do, sir?
no. You're doing really good, actually. You're doing really good. You just labeled something. That was good. That was good. Okay, all right. You just okay. Anyway, unique page views went down a little bit, 14,000 versus 18,000, and the time on page a little bit lower. Okay, this is what we're looking at in terms of our three primary channels that we want traffic. One is the job site.
Mm-hmm.
We're currently getting about 17,000 page views on the job site, um, about 6,000 page views on the managed by property site, and then property management 4,000. So these are all just different sections of the website, as I'm sure you hopefully understand, right? And long-term rentals. Oh, that one went down. Okay, so we that long-term rentals is of course for guests, and the traffic on that has decreased a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much the top five or six that we're
Mm-hmm.
looking to gain traffic on. The keywords that we want to rank for currently are keywords that would bring more SEO traffic to the partnership page. That's the page where we have perhaps the most interest. And also, actually, not just that, but also the long term booking page. Okay, so what does the situation look like on that page? Let me show you. You can take a look at that. So let me switch this. Okay, here's the page that we want to improve so that Nadine and Diana will get more leads from potential people who want Bukit Vista to manage their property. So currently, you're right, this page is at around 4,000 page views, up 18% from 3,400 page views. I
Mm-hmm.
want to take a look and break it down into how much of that is coming organically. And you're perhaps correct, actually. There is an opportunity for improvement. Although I don't even know what the total amount of traffic is potentially coming from organic Google search. And it's something currently we're getting about 1,300 page views, right? And the rest come from paid ads, referrals, and apparently Facebook too as well, which probably includes
Okay.
Instagram. Okay, that being said, the keyword I'm trying to rank for right now is Villa Management Bali, or Bali Villa Management. The reason I'm trying to rank for these words, sir, is because these are the most commonly searched words for a business like us, and perhaps maybe even Bali property agent, although this isn't a good fit because we're not really an agency. Anyway, if I search for these words, then okay, here's our ad, but that's of course not SEO, that's an ad. And we show up, okay, in this profile we show up as number two, unfortunately. I'm sure it'd be much better to be number one, okay? On this particular keyword, we show up as number three, and I'm sure it would be better to be number one. But I'm pretty sure we're going to get there because we were there last month and we
I see.
changed the format of our website. And even though you like our website, I actually don't really like our website that much. Um, as you can see, people are not lingering on the website as long as we would hope that they would. The 35-second average instead of a minute average. So
Mm-hmm.
something could be done better. Okay, that's what I know. This is what I would like to have, right? Let's just kind of get down to the core of the business. Um, if you know more than me, I would like to know that, right? So if you actually
Mhm.
can find out what is the potential reach that I'm not getting from my current SEO. Um, Now, you mentioned earlier that it could be up to 1 million, but I really don't think 1 million people are searching for things like Bali property management, right? If you're going to tell me that I can get traffic based on a guest facing side, right, from guests, I'm probably not going to believe you because I know that that has a lot to do with content. And pages like booking.com, Traveloka, these platforms will always have more content than I will ever have, right? So it's probably
Mhm.
impossible for me to get a first page ranking on that. Right? You're smiling, right? I like that. Okay. But if you can tell me something that I don't know already, right? If you can tell me, hey, look, Jing, by the way, there are these other 50 keywords that are getting a significant amount of traffic from quality sources that could potentially be your clients one day, and you're getting zero of it, and my organization can deliver that for you over a course of this much time within this much budget, then I'd love to have another conversation with you, and we can see where to go from there.
I see. I see. Okay. Um, well, from my understanding in my short time in the field, websites in Indonesia, especially if you want to get more visitors, more traffic and engagement, whatever from Google, you need to be using the Indonesian language. Now, yes, because
Very good. All right. Very good. Very
well,
good.
I mean, we're Indonesia with 300, almost 300 million people here, and I mean, if you cater to the needs of Indonesian specifically, or majority of Indonesian, if you use Indonesian language, your website uses Indonesian language, I'm sure you can optimize it better to get more visitors. I mean, we could do that for you, but regarding us of the details on everything, I need more time to gather the data and compile some things for you to consider.
Okay.
And by the way, my supervisor is here, Mr.
Ah,
Felix Christian.
hi, Mr. Felix. Mr. Felix
Hey,
Christian
Mr.
from
Jing.
Toffee Dev. How you doing, sir?
Fine, fine, thank you.
All right. Good
Sorry,
to.
I'm a little bit late because I have a meeting before.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to be at this meeting, actually, Mr. Felix. So I wouldn't call you late at all. Just a quick question. So Mr. Mohammed here was kind enough to actually introduce a particular success case that your company has had at Toffee Dev. So as any person who uses data rather than assumption, I would like to just kind of like know a little bit more about how this page could get 1 million page views. Because I'm trying to look at how I would verify or what keywords are we actually ranking for on this particular page. And I think Mr. Fathom said that you might be a good person to educate us.
Hello, go.
Hello. The first before, maybe I need to know the from your business in Indonesia. Actually, how many people understand about your property, about the property investment business? Your business is property investment, right?
Kind of, kind of. I would say more carefully, we're sort of like asset managers, if you could put it that way, right? So let's say, for example, you have a financial asset, and you might leave it with BlackRock or Goldman Sachs or whoever, right, to manage that. But if you have a physical property, yes, you could leave it with Bukit Vista, and we'll make sure that you see return on revenue on that.
So you have a property that you make. Maybe you will build. Then the people invest their money to fund your property,
No, no,
right?
no, 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 not quite
Like
like
that.
that. That would be a
Okay,
property
okay.
developer.
Huh.
What we do is we look for people who have plans to build a property or who have already built a property, and they want to be ahead of everyone else, right? Kind of like what. Okay, Mr. Felix, right? Is that your name? Okay, we do exactly what you do for websites, right? Getting them a ranking on Google. We do the same for homes and getting them a ranking on things like Airbnb, Booking.com, Traveloka, and other places where guests might be able to find their property. So it's essentially SEO for platforms. Mr. Felix, are you there? I have no idea
Well,
what's going on up there. Okay.
oh, I think his internet went bad. Yeah, he just texted me saying that he went dead with the internet.
Okay. All right, Mr. Felix,
Right.
welcome back.
Sorry, internet issue.
Sure. I like the way your team handles itself. Okay, tell me a little bit more though, Mr. Felix. So, look. At this point, I just want to verify that I'm dealing with people that have the correct capabilities and the capacity. Right now, Mr. Fathom has actually impressed me a lot with his incredible negotiation skills. He's actually quite adept.
Thank you, sir.
I might consider hiring him, in fact, yeah. But anyways, all joking aside, I would actually like to understand your service better. And for me to understand it better, I just need a simple proof, right? So if you can say that this is a client that you work with, just show me what keywords is it ranked number one for, and then I'll believe that you guys can do a good job, right? Simple as that.
Wait,
Halo.
bentar.
Oke.
Ini gue internetnya putus-putus. Jadi boleh ini nggak, maksudnya dia konfirmasi gue kalau misalkan nanti dari yang kita kerjain itu kira-kira berapa keyword kan sebenarnya kan, bener nggak sih?
Oh enggak, Mr. Jing itu nanya ini keyword yang dipakai untuk kelas pintar itu apa aja
Oke.
kok?
Kalau waduh gue yang pasti tidak baca dulu. Wait, I will check the kelas pintar history. Sorry for my internet connection issue. So I could not hear your voice clearly lah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, let's explore. Okay, like while Mr. Felix goes there to gather the data, let's explore this. Let me rely on my Indonesian team here, right? So
Okay.
they can tell me. Babe, what is the? Actually, I can just Google Translate this, and you guys can verify for me if this is correct, right? Let's go property management Bali, right? Okay, I will translate that to Indonesian. Management property Bali. Mr. Fathom, I hope is that what is the correct translation? Is that what the keywords should be?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
let's
I mean,
give it a
if I
shot.
were to search from Google, I would search that.
Okay, let's kind of take a look at that versus Bali property management and see what we come up with. There's not enough data. Okay, I'm shocked.
Interesting.
There's not enough data. What? How could that be? Oh, because I spelt it incorrectly. That is, I don't know how to use copy paste. Sorry, sir. Let me put that in correctly now. Hopefully that will do the correct trick. All right, what the devil? Who would have thought? That is strange. Okay, let me remove this. What is going on? Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is actually very interesting. I mean, everybody wants to go to Bali.
I know. Yeah, go figure out, right? So wait. I know what the problem is. We did not. Okay, let's take a look at those. Worldwide. Game recognized game. That is very strange. That's not what I would have expected at all. Okay, let's take it. We're like that. See. Okay, all right, that makes total sense. All right. So maybe therein is the problem. Okay, wait. Let's see. Villa management Bali. Okay. Versus, let's see, Villa Management Bali over here. Management Villa Bali. Okay, all right, I'll copy that. Put it over here. Okay. Where did it go? There we go. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like to me that there's just not enough volume on the Indonesian keywords. There's not a lot of volume even in the English keywords right now. So I don't know where that traffic's going to come from, sir. Right? But this is where you had a good hypothesis. You had a good hypothesis. I was like hoping that would have been it. I was like, man, maybe he's right. Maybe I need to rank for Indonesian keywords. But okay, I'm sure you can appreciate what this graph means.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It basically means we don't have enough search terms in Bahasa Indonesia. Not enough Indonesian searches are happening on Google, right?
Hmm.
So, where do we go next?
Okay, how about this?
This guy.
How about if
This guy.
if you give me like a week, I can probably try to do a research for Indonesian keywords term that I can
Okay.
present to you on a later date.
Okay.
That might
All right. Yeah, I think you got
and
it. Yeah. Okay. I'll
uh,
buy that. I'll buy that. So, here's Mr. Felix. I've just told Mr. Fatan. How do I say your name, sir? Mohammed.
you can just call me Fatan. It's
Fatan.
yeah. It's like
I want to call you correctly. I don't want to mess up your name. I mean,
it's like Nathan but with an F. So you
Fathan.
can just yeah, you can just call me Faithan. It's okay.
I
Don't
don't want
worry
to like
about.
meet you in public and call you something and you're like
Nah, I went to an international school and everybody called me Phaeton there, so it's basically my name too. So it's okay, sir.
all right, okay, all right, Fathan. Nadine, you'll tell me how to pronounce Mr. Muhammad's name correctly later. Okay, so listen, I'll just make it simple for you, or I'll give you exactly what I need. Okay. So I've told you like what we're doing already. We have a
Hmm.
team that's working on SEO already. All right, been working with them for many years, and they've provided pretty good work. That's why we're on the first page. And if we hadn't updated our website, we'd probably be on the first result for both those two search terms. Okay,
Hmm.
so what I would buy from you is this: if you can show me what the search volume for potential keywords that have high amount of targeted traffic. The keyword is targeted traffic for either guests, right, or partners, right? So guests are people who stay at our properties. Partners are people who would actually let us manage their properties. Then I think we have further discussion. Okay, I need to
All right.
know what the volume of that you think is. I need to know how much you would charge me for it, so I can kind of do a comparison and see if it's worthwhile. And then that would actually make it a very simple decision, right? Whether to either go with your system or not, right? If you
Okay.
need a week, that's fine. We can chat again another week. If you need more time, just let me know. SEO is very slow. I don't have.
Hmm.
I know how it works, right? It's not like you get results right away. Actually, I'd be scared if I got results right away. I would actually not want that.
Exactly. Exactly. Everybody wants the result fast,
No,
but none.
no.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like 8 years, so I know what to expect on this one, right? It's a slow upward climb. Okay, and that's pretty much it, right? Just show me that. I am impressed that you have good clients and whatnot, but I also remember like sometimes the client isn't the entire organization; it's a landing page or
Hmm.
whatever
Oh,
for
of
for
course. Of
that.
course.
It would have to be something substantial. Okay.
Yes,
Um,
understood.
what
Um, it,
are okay? Go ahead. Yeah,
mhm.
tell me what you got.
Mr. Felix actually sent me the report for the position tracking for the class Pintar.
Great.
I'll try to share it to you.
Sure, I'll take a look at that.
Okay, is it visible?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. So oh,
Okay,
it's
that's
very near.
updated about a month ago. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Why you can zoom lah, Fatar.
Zoom. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Felix, it is all yours. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Jing.
Yes. Okay, Mr.
Ah,
Felix.
you can see lah the keyword result for the SEO for kelas pintar. Yeah,
Nope.
please
Right
scroll
here.
down.
Okay.
Please scroll down. Okay, this is the position ranking. Like they want to optimize their selling keyword, like kelas belajar online, or soal pintar, or soal, or latihan soal, and this is the position in 13 April.
Yep.
So this is position result. Actually, we 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 have done for them actually about 10 or 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
So they have end this contract this month. This is the result from the all SEO activities that what we done to them. You can see this is the keyword testing in the Google, and this is their target keyword to uh, help them to invest their business. You can scroll down. This is the position ranking. Scroll ke bawah aja kan nggak apa-apa. Keywordnya ada banyak kok. Dia bisa lihat maksudnya keywordnya ada di posisi apa aja.
Okay. Apparently, there's a lot of keywords.
Sure. Okay. Okay, I see. So you have a few ones that are pretty strong when they're at the top, and then you have a few. Well, it's gone now.
Oh, whoops. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Right. We were about here.
Okay.
Di bawah ada keyword artikel juga sih.
Okay. I see. I see. Let's just take a look at the top ones because those are generally what really matters, right? I'll take a look at your first five. Okay. Latihan salt. What is soal? Soal.
Soal is the questions in an exam, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let me check what the popularity. Oh, wow, that is a big word. Okay, that is.
Produces volume ya.
Yeah. Okay, that's a big word. Okay. Yeah, that could probably explain it. Plastic top. Oh, weird. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Let me just double check again. Mr. Felix, right? Could I share my screen? I'm trying to figure out what is your page, right, for this particular thing. So I saw Class Pintar. I want to make sure I'm on the right page, right? Is this page, right, Mr. Felix? Mr. Felix.
Hai.
Oh,
Pat boleh bantu terjemahan kata. Jadi
okay.
Please
coba
help
dicek
Mr.
aja
Fatan.
Google Indonesia, cari aja soal itu landing page yang dibuat.
Ya, suaranya Kovel agak putus-putus. Gimana ya yang mau ditranslate?
Gue kasih lu landing page buat soal. Page-nya. Cara kita ngerjain itu, ini agak teknikal sih sebenarnya. Jadi sebelum kita, oh ya dia bener tuh halamannya, yang gue nggak kelihatan.
Actually, yeah, this is okay. This is pretty authentic. Matica. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you're probably getting most of it from Soal. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, let's do that then, Mr. Fatan. Okay, I can verify that. Probably know what you're doing. That looks actually okay. Yeah. Tell me what I should expect, right? So if you say, let's say this has 1 million page views, then show me a report that all this adds up, right? But for keywords that are relevant to us, I can see that. I can see you probably know what you're doing. Okay, so I don't have to verify that anymore. But give me a realistic estimate of what the potential increased traffic could be if we had all the keywords that we don't have, that we're not ranking for right now. And okay, and then, like I said, show me what the potential is, show me what you want to achieve, and what the price is, and then I think I'll be ready to make a decision at least then. Okay?
Okay, so that sounds very promising.
Could be, or might not be. I don't know. It depends on what you do, right? Next.
That's true. But Helen Keller once said, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all."
God,
And
you're good
this
at
isn't
this. Another quotation. Wow. Okay, ties it to authority. Yeah. I'll have my sales team study your approach. Okay. Cool. No. Is there anything else? This is great.
No, sir. I think considering our time and everything, and we already know what to do to impress you more. So I'll try. I'll get back on.